just flipping? Hey guys, it's Hannah.
Better framing if you scoot over.
And Elizabeth, as you can see. And today, we are finally baking. And we are going to be making the blueberry muffin recipe from Blueberry Muffin Murder by Joanna Fluke. That's what we're doing today. That's the whole video.
That's where the jump cut is.
Yep. Preheat oven to 375.
Don't judge me.
Too late!
What is
She
it?
practically lived here one year, and she
Okay.
just asked where the oven is.
375.
Start. Oh, rack in middle position. Grease the bottoms only of a 12-cup muffin pan, or line the cups with cupcake papers. I haven't read the recipe yet, by the way. I just know we have all the
Wait,
ingredients. I just haven't read the how-to.
Oh my
so we're going
gosh.
to experience it as we go. Just the bottoms.
What if we diverge from the recipe and grease all of it?
But if it says just the bottoms, we can do just the bottoms.
But I'm afraid that we're gonna do just the bottoms and the sides are gonna get stuck.
What if we have cupcake liners? What if we do half cupcake liners and half just grease the bottom?
I mean, that works, I guess.
We have options. We have yellow polka dot.
I vote
We have
yellow.
white. We have Christmas. Birthday. Yeah, just birthday and camo.
Melt the butter, mix the sugar, and then add the beaten eggs, baking powder, and salt, and mix thoroughly.
So
What if this is a fake recipe?
well, we're gonna find out.
What if it doesn't really work? Okay,
I guess that'll be good.
I guess so, I don't know. Okay, so we need to melt the butter and mix in the sugar and then the beaten eggs and then baking powder and then salt and mix thoroughly. Did you get that?
Totally.
Okay. 1.5 sticks of butter to be melted. Thank you. So far, this recipe is easy.
On step one still.
I don't.
Paragraph
I
one.
think we'll do well.
Mix
confidence.
in the sugar. 1 cup sugar.
Okay, you get the sugar and I'll put this in the microwave. Can I use this as an actual apron? Like, can I wipe things on this?
I made it and never wore it.
I have a feeling you're gonna have to cut a lot of this stuff out.
Oh yeah.
Cause like,
Or just leave it, just like
No.
one long video.
it's gonna be like a 5-minute video that took us 2 hours to make.
We'll just pull out all of our yellow stuff.
Okay. So that I know. I wanted to see how melted it was because there's nothing worse than burnt butter.
That's true.
I'm out of frame. There's nothing worse than burnt butter.
What do we want to use to stir? What should we use?
My
A
hands.
spatula?
Wait, what's
Or
in here,
wooden
Hannah?
spoon? The sugar.
Okay, I could just put this in here.
I think so. Wait, what
I
should
think
we stir with?
technically we're supposed to mix the sugar into the butter, but
What do you want to stir with? Wooden spoon?
no, something.
Spatula.
I like spatulas. I don't like wooden spoons.
Do you want flowers? A chicken? Redneck
What
spanking
about-
spoon?
what
Ooh,
about
lemons.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lemons. Go with the theme. What else are we supposed to mix into this? Here, I'll mix and you read the instructions.
Add the beaten eggs, baking powder, and salt and mix thoroughly. 2 beaten eggs, just whip with fork.
2 beaten
Oh, see,
eggs.
look, I can use that small bowl again for the eggs.
Perfect. I would pull the camera in for a close-up, but then
If-
we'd have to find out the exact
We have
place
it
that
where
it
it
would go.
doesn't crop
Yeah,
my
I know.
head off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not worth it. Does the microphone work on this? Like, if I go up close?
It might. Go for it.
Where is it? Where's the microphone?
It's in the back.
Okay. So should we be shouting so they can hear?
Honestly, maybe.
Oh,
I
is
can
it?
turn
Are,
the
is it
volume
these like 3?
up. I think so.
Okay.
Farm fresh eggs.
How is that for ASMR, kids? Here it is. Nice. I'm trying to make it a little bit more interesting than just.
Oh,
Me
speaking of
standing here
interesting,
mixing.
I did ask on Twitter for questions. And I got a couple. I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh. Even though earlier I said, you know, it's just gonna be us standing here. Can I just whisk these with this fork?
Yeah, that is. That's what it says.
There's
Let's
like
see.
a little bit of blood in here.
That'll be fine.
But perfect.
That's very true.
Yesterday I broke an egg and there was actually blood in it.
Oh yeah, that's.
And I was like,
I hate when that happens.
no need to thaw.
No need to thaw.
Ew, look what they look like when you mix it with
Which character? Who is this? Paperback Jane asked. Which character in a book that you really love?
That's the question. Which character in a book that you really love?
So it could be anything.
Which character in a book? Okay, Hannah, can we look at this?
What am I looking at?
Look at this. Come here. There's no way this is right.
There's butter in
Look
there.
at
still.
this, though. What is that?
Surely that's the butter.
Is it just hard
You can
butter?
just dump it out. Dump it out?
Dump it out.
Dump it out. 2 teaspoons baking powder.
I don't know which character in a book that you really love is. What's a book character that I really love? I'm trying to think of something out of the box for me. Let's see. What am I reading right now? Vincent van Gogh is my favorite book character.
Oh my gosh.
If you ever want a really long and interesting read The Life of Vincent by insert author.
Are you gonna make me look up
Yeah.
the author?
Put in the author.
So I can put the little text bar at the bottom?
Yeah, it's a really good book. It's just 1,000 pages long and it's super fine print. So like, if you're an art major, which I'm not, you haven't answered the question yet.
Salt and mix thoroughly.
It's mixed.
Put 1 tablespoon of the flour in a plastic bag with your cup of fresh or frozen blueberries.
Oh, I've seen that
Shake
before.
it gently to coat the blueberries.
I've seen that
and
on-
leave them in the bag for now.
Great British Break Off. Break Off?
Break off.
Great British Bake Off. They did that.
Ew.
Anyways, if I had to answer a question, which character in a book that I really love? Percy Jackson.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because I really do love his character. What books have I read?
I don't know.
Arthur Dent. No, you know what? Zaphod Beeblebrox. I love him.
Marvin.
Marvin
The
is
robot.
really funny.
Okay.
I just watched that movie and it's just so funny.
I still haven't seen the movie.
It's not as good as the book. But like, if you think about it, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is such a hard book to make to a movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
Honestly, after seeing the Lightning Thief musical, I feel like they should just make it a musical.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the musical?
The musical.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, because no, the way they did it with Percy Jackson is like you can see, they're like, this is a play. You're watching, well, a musical. You're watching a musical. This is not professional or what? Well, like it is professional, but they acknowledge the fact that it's stupid,
Oh.
and that's what makes it good, and that's what makes the book good, in my opinion.
I also really like Slarty Bartfast. I don't really care about his character, but his name is really funny. This is really well mixed. I've been mixing it this whole time. Can I overmix this?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I was just having fun.
Answer what your favorite TV series is.
My favorite TV series is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy TV series. Catch it on BBC in 1949. I really like Supernatural, but I acknowledge that it's a terrible show. Because it is.
I'm still only on season
But it's
2.
a really good show. I love
It's
it.
1 cup, right?
But it's a bad show. What's my favorite TV series? I don't know. I don't watch TV.
I just always go for I Love Lucy. Because I've
Friends
seen
is
every
really
episode.
good.
Friends, and I didn't think I'd like Friends.
Oh, Black Mirror.
But I love
There it is. I freaking love Black Mirror. I haven't watched the newest season, and I'm not really that excited for it because I feel like now that Netflix is doing it, and it's not just like some small. That looks so scary. It's not just like some small company doing it. I don't know. I feel like Black Mirror used to be like. I would watch the episode, I'd be like, whoa, that's so crazy. But now, like, I know what they're doing in the first 10 seconds. But the first 2 seasons are super good. Bandersnatch was really good. It's the Choose Your Own Adventure one.
See, I've heard about that.
It's really good. I got most of the endings, but after 2 hours, I decided to give up and stop trying.
I love 18.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Basically old TV shows. Basically old TV shows.
Add half of the remaining 2 cups of flour into your bowl and mix it in with half of the milk. Then add the rest of the flour and milk and mix thoroughly. Okay, so we just put half of the flour, half of the milk, stir, half of the flour, half of the milk. We need to mix in half.
Oh no!
That wasn't me. I'm pretty sure that was you.
You were the last
No,
one
I
to
think
touch
it was you. It's a recipe, Hannah. It's gonna get messed up. You just have to accept it at this point.
Into that bowl?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We're supposed to 2 cups of flour into your bowl and mix it in with half of the milk. And add the rest of your flour. Here comes the fun part. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think so, right?
I guess so.
Into
I mean,
this
it is
bowl.
already wet.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I'm so used to doing like dry ingredients, wet ingredients, then combine.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
That's why I'm confused.
Well, we're following the recipe. I need 1 cup of milk before you get the next cup of. You can do the milk in here. I'm gonna try and be gentle because I feel like I've already overmixed this.
You probably have.
I made scones yesterday and it's so hard to mix the blueberries in without breaking them because like scone batter is so thick. Once you bake them, the blueberries just kind of burst. And so I made one that was an alien and it had 2 eyes that were blueberries and then the eyes burst and it looked like he was bleeding out of his eyes.
That's
I'll
fine.
send you a picture. Insert a picture here.
You're having too much fun torturing editing here.
I know, I just really like it because like you have to do whatever I say. Unless you cut it out.
You out.
You could
What
edit
if I
this.
cropped this to where you weren't even in it? Like, what if I just like cropped it to zoom in kind of like right
Look how
here?
weird this is mixing in. Can we get like a... Should I get a whisk? Yeah, because I feel like folding it in isn't working. Because like, it just doesn't want to mix together. The butter is repelling the flour. This isn't working. I'll whisk. You get the rest of my milk, please. Sous
Oh,
chef.
more milk?
Yeah, that was only supposed to be half the milk. Did you give me all the milk?
I give you 1 cup. It's half a cup of milk.
Oh my gosh. No, no, that's okay. We'll just put more flour
said
in.
to put it in here, and that's 1 cup.
No, I just said use that one. I didn't read the recipe. I need 1 cup of milk before you get the next cup of.
I need 1 cup of milk.
You can do the milk in here. You know what? No, look, it looks fine. No, we're not messing this. Okay, we can either A, add
I'm
the flour,
upset,
or
you know, I feel like every time someone who's not a cooking person does a cooking video, they're like, "Oh, I messed up," and I was like, "I'm not gonna do that."
it wasn't my fault. I said put it in here. I didn't read the recipe. I did think it was 2 cups of milk though. I'm gonna be honest with you. But look, it looks fine. Like, is that half cup of milk really gonna ruin it?
We're adding. Okay, the secret ingredient, according to this book, is you want to add half a cup of pie filling.
Which is wet.
Liquid.
Okay, listen.
That's probably why it's half a cup of milk.
Problem solved. We'll put more flour in, and then a little bit more butter, and then a little bit more baking powder, and it'll all be okay. No, really though. Like, it'll be fine. It can't be that bad, right? How about we put the mix in, see how it is. Cause look, this is so thick. It's so thick. Literally gonna scream, Hannah.
Oh no, it just ran out of time. Shoot!
Okay, wait, we have to rewatch
Yeah.
it.
Cool. So, we didn't. Hello?
Hello?
Hi! We're making muffins. I feel like you always walk in on us.
I
You
know!
wanna
Yeah,
see
we're
the
still...
mix?
It looks really
Because
gross.
apparently the key is blueberry pie mixture, which it stopped recording, which we probably should do this fast because I might run out of memory
Oh
next.
my gosh.
The key is blueberry pie filling, so we added that. We also
I
have
feel like
two
I'm just gonna sit behind the camera like.
I know that's weird though. I like it.
It's creepy.
We have an audience now.
Do you want to answer the questions?
Self-conscious.
Joanna, what's your favorite TV series? My guess for you is it's MASH.
Oh, I do love MASH. I also like
Flour
New Girl,
for the blueberries.
and I like Psych.
New Girl is really. Oh my gosh, Psych.
Psych!
I forgot about
Death in
Psych.
Paradise.
Yeah.
That's a good show too.
Fold these
Wow.
in.
Yeah, fold in the flour coated blueberries, and then we're filling the muffin tins.
Sweet. Who's your favorite book character, Joanna? Percy Jackson. We'll just go with
Oh, no.
that. What's your favorite book of all time?
I don't like these questions.
That's all we have.
Bad.
That's it.
What do you study at university?
I study psychology and sociology.
I study agricultural communications and journalism with minors in business and English.
I will be studying health sciences.
Yeah, you will. Look how blue this is.
It's so blue.
It looks more gray.
It is really gray. It
Yeah.
looks kind of unappetizing. What's the worst book you've ever read?
Okay, when I read that, couldn't think of anything like worst book, just like horrible book. But then I thought of Steeplejack.
Oh my gosh, I
And
forgot
just
about
it
that.
got a lot of reactions out of me, and then you were there for them, so I think that's another reason why I was thinking of it. Because I was like, what would Lizby say her worst book is?
I would
and then
say.
I feel like you would say it in the Ashes, because
Oh my gosh.
that got a lot of reactions out of you.
But it's not the worst.
I know
book
I
I've
wouldn't
ever
say
read.
it's the worst book I ever
It's the most
read,
irritating book I've ever read.
but yeah.
I would say the worst book I've ever started reading is a book called The Agile Gene. I was very interested to find out more about nature versus nurture, so I bought this book, and then it was just all about genetics and like chimpanzees, and yeah. Anyways, it was really boring, and I didn't finish it.
have.
Oh, that's too much.
Hannah. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Czech Republic.
Yeah, we know that.
I know.
I might go to like Australia, New Zealand.
I really want to go to Rome. It's on my list.
That would be pretty.
I'm going to Rome. Let's start on the crumble for the top. The crumb topping. Mix the sugar and the flour in a small bowl. Add the softened butter and cut it in till it's crumbly. You can also do this in a food processor with a hard butter using the steel blade, which we're not going to do.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Which one do you want, Hannah?
That one, I think, has yellow on it.
Why did we go with yellow even though it's...
Because you're here.
No. Start on the crumble. And we don't have any more questions. So we're good. Killing it. I need a half a cup of butter. Or half a stick of butter. Butter.
Those are muffins.
You know
How long do I put them in for?
25 to 30 minutes. That's so much batter. We're gonna make so many muffins.
Breakfast in the morning.
And I-
ate a croissant.
I need a third a cup of flour and a half a cup of sugar. I'm gonna cut this into pieces.
We should all listen to his voicemail to me.
Cut in the butter. Should I put the butter in after I put that stuff in?
I
Does that
so.
work better? Okay. Dump it on. Oh, this
So what I
good.
think I'm gonna do is I'm healthy. You still have your pot stickers? I'm safe. You still have your pot stickers?
You didn't, you eaten them.
I
gonna come
told
in
you
sooner.
yesterday that I was going to work today in the afternoon.
I know, but I don't remember stuff.
Your excuse.
That's my excuse. I don't remember stuff. Wait, when do we put the crumble on?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go on before you put it in the
Wait,
oven.
oh no!
I didn't read that part. It's okay, they've been in for like 5 seconds.
They've been in for 2 minutes, so I think we're okay.
It's fine. It's okay. Okay, wait, let me crumble this up.
It doesn't look appetizing.
It's okay, it'll get there.
Will it?
The tea bread should.
None of this
What's
would have
tea
happened if you would have read the recipe beforehand.
It makes better content. Now it's dramatic.
It's true.
While your muffins are baking, divide the rest of your blueberry pie filling into 1/2 cup portions and pop it into the freezer. I use paper cups to hold it and freeze them inside a freezer bag. All you have to do is thaw a cup the next time you want to make a batch of blueberry muffins. When your muffins are baked, set the muffin pan on a wire rack to cool for at least 30 minutes. We might as well eat dinner while we're waiting for all this to be done. The muffins need to cool in the pan for easy removal. Then just tip them out of the cups and enjoy. She has a lot of faith in that greased bottom.
I know. Okay, this crumble is like kind of crumbly, but it's so buttery. Like, I feel like we did something wrong. Read the directions again. It's supposed to be a half a cup and a third a cup? I like a
Half cup sugar. Oh.
What'd you do, Hannah?
Hannah.
This was all you. What did you do?
What did I do?
I don't know what you did, Hannah. What
Oh,
did
yeah.
you do?
So I got, instead of getting a 1/2 cup sugar and a 1/3 cup flour, I got a 1/2 cup flour and a 1/3 cup sugar.
Oh my gosh.
Because I thought that's what I had.
Hannah!
So that was me.
Well, I think we should just use it. It's not gonna be very
It's
crumbly.
still flour, butter, and sugar.
Yeah, I know, it's just not the right amount
I
of
see
flour,
it.
butter, and sugar. Look at how clumpy it is.
This
Joanna.
doesn't look like a crumble.
No, it's not a crumble.
Crumbles are usually
Well,
like
it doesn't.
dry.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be floury. Oh,
This
no, that's a
is
big
probably just gonna ruin the baking because it's just gonna melt. I'm sorry,
gosh,
Hannah.
stop.
It's gonna be really good.
Okay, we're just sticking this back in.
No, because I wanted to see if it would work. We're testing.
Do you want me to open the oven for me?
Now it's going in the oven.
I'm so disappointed in this crumble.
I'm disappointed in everything. We're gonna eat dinner, let them bake, and we'll be back when they have baked for 25 minutes and cooled for at least 30 on a wire rack. Okay, if these are wonderful when they're slightly warm, why are we letting them... Oh, but the blueberry flavor will intensify if you store them in a covered container overnight.
We're not waiting overnight.
Grandma Ingrid's muffin pans were large enough to hold all the dough from this recipe. My muffin tins are smaller, and I always make a loaf of blueberry tea bread with the leftover dough. Oh, that's what I meant by tea bread. If I made it for Mother, I leave off the crumb topping. She loves to eat it sliced, toasted, and buttered for breakfast. So wait, what did it say for tea loaf? The tea bread should bake about 10 minutes longer than the muffins. Do we want to make a tea loaf?
What?
Do we want to make a tea loaf with the extra? That's what it says to do.
I mean, we can, I guess. That's smart.
We can grab the
Unless we
bread
want to just
pan.
make 500 batches of...
It didn't put the lid on well, apparently.
Butter and sugar is so good.
I guess just do the bottom again?
I guess. I mean, okay, Hear me out. Do all of it. Tastes like flour and blueberries.
Oh, I guess we should do it like this so,
So
the
they
camera
can
can
see
see.
How does it look, Joanna?
It looks great.
She just
Did
said
you say what coffee?
Yeah.
Me too.
You gotta scrape the edge of the bowl.
Oh,
Other
gray.
side. Other side. No. Like the outside.
Oh. That's crumble. Did I just dump it off?
She said no crumble on the tea bread.
I think it deserves a little crumble.
I think it should get crumbled.
Wait, half
crumble.
yeah.
Can't I think you put too much Pam on?
What?
You can see the Pam like bubbling up. No, seriously, look at it. Look.
That's character.
Hannah, will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you clear the microwave clock?
That was my.
Yeah, that was definitely me. Okay, how long does this go in?
10 minutes longer than the muffins, so 35 minutes at least. I guess we should
Close up.
preheat the bottom.
Doesn't it look so good?
It looks so
It looks great.
Yum.
It's so gross. That literally looks like.
You know,
I'm preheating the
Van
bottom,
Gogh,
let's
when
have
he
to
was
wait.
an artist,
Oh
he
my
would only
gosh.
eat black bread because it was cheap and he was poor.
This
Okay,
is
wait,
cheap poor bread.
Cheap, poor blueberry bread. I'm gonna put more crumble on because some of it's in. Can we turn off the camera now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
We'll be back once we have eaten sushi and pot stickers and Asian salad.
And maybe gotten coffee.
Maybe gotten coffee and egg drop soup.
Well, we can't leave with the oven
Oh, you're right. So we can't. We could send Joanna.
I don't want to go alone.
We'll be back.
Give me coffee here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Gross.
Oh!
It's not crumble. It's like.
No, because there wasn't enough flour in them.
I know. They're cooked
You know,
well though.
They look tasty. Do you
Yeah.
want like a toothpick?
Yeah, I guess that'd be smart. Where's the toothpick behind you? Ah, I guess I might do the bread at 25.
Toothpick is coming out clean.
Sweet! Even on the big ones.
Yeah.
I think they'll taste good.
They look good. Okay, the crumble is so hard. It's literally just sugar now. It's like the butter just seeped into it. Like, look at it. It's just sugar.
So there's like a bite of sugar.
Yeah. Which like,
But now they have to
okay.
cool for, well, they'll be done cooling when that timer goes off.
Perfect.
Alright, we'll be back again. Okay,
Well,
so the book says, and I quote, "Then just tip them out of the cups and enjoy." So, we are going to tip them out
Ice in the cups.
of the cups.
very muffin.
Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Oh,
I
this was
wanna-
here for aesthetics.
And we're just flipping.
Can we go back and remember that I said to grease the whole thing? What if we diverge from the recipe and grease all of it?
The book said just the bottom. Okay, but I feel like they're gonna come out just
Oh
fine.
my gosh, ew. Why is it so greasy?
Oh.
You didn't grease these, did you?
I didn't grease those. I mean, it's like all of the milk and butter.
I
and
think
liquid
all of
just
the
in
butter
the
is just-
muffin.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna be really moist though, probably.
It's just seeping out.
That's so gross. Let's see if you can see it. It's shiny. No?
Okay, but oh, this is dense.
It's shiny.
This is a heavy little muffin.
Should I cut them out?
Yeah, but they come out nice once you do that.
Okay, but like, she said you were supposed to just flip it over and they would be out, but they're so moist. That could partially be our fault.
Oh, that's definitely our fault.
They smell good. What are other recipes called? There's
Some
peanut butter nuts.
yeah. It's like they'll mention the recipe in the story,
Right.
and then that's how you know there's gonna be a recipe.
That's cute.
'Cause you're like, ah, because she owns a cookie shop
Grilled
bakery. All right, are we
so-
ready to test?
No?
We're
waiting for coffee.
Waiting for coffee? We'll be back.
I'm just gonna try and flop it out. See what happens.
Careful.
Please don't spill any more coffee.
Is it?
Oh, I don't know if it caught that. So
Spilled
what
sauce.
you missed is us dumping the bread because I was an idiot and thought I hadn't started it. And so this, here's our loaf of
I'm
bread.
gonna fix it. I need to fix this.
It's here.
Oh my gosh.
Is this even useful?
She's making it appear like a
I
loaf.
need this.
I feel like this
She's a win.
All the blueberries sank to the bottom. Look at all of them. If we had ice cream with this, it'd be fine. Right?
You know, we
People
should have got
like-
ice. You know, and they had samples of some
Oh my gosh.
Clean Creations vanilla bean ice cream today at H-E-B. I know.
But then also
Crumble
we're
it
good
over.
people. And we know that we don't need sweets. Okay. Actually.
I do need sweets, actually.
Don't pour it!
That's right. Wait, can I put sugar in mine before we pour it in?
You mean the crumble?
Oh my gosh. Can I?
I'll try it with you.
Okay.
We're putting crumble in our coffee.
That has flour in it.
Okay, but
Don't
I've
put
heard-
flour in coffee.
But I've heard that butter and coffee is supposed to be good. Taste test?
Is it good?
It's strong. I can't taste the sugar.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna put more in it
Oh
later.
gosh.
But with the sweetness of the muffins,
Yeah.
hopefully it will be good.
I got
Oh,
a clump of the
Crumble.
Okay,
Got
muffins.
crumble.
Keep
Oh, it's
taking the
so
time.
moist.
Ready, set, go.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It's
It's
kind
kinda
of
sweet.
a really moist blueberry muffin.
I think it's too sweet.
I like sweet blueberry muffins.
I like to taste like the real, like actual blueberries. Like I kind of like it a little bit bitter. Like the scones that I made don't have much sugar in them, so it's nice because it's like natural sweetness of the blueberries.
I feel like you need something more. Like more flavor.
Yeah. I feel like
Well, it probably would have more flavor if there was less milk.
okay, but I think that honestly the secret ingredient I think made it too sweet.
See, but I like it
Okay.
because I like sweet blueberry muffins.
What was the secret ingredient?
The blueberry pie filling. That's why they're like the grayish color.
I think it made it not only too sweet for my taste, but it's like canned blueberries, so they don't have like the crunch that normal blueberries do.
You know what? I feel like if you put more blueberries in this, it would be better. Because then you would get a mix.
So more blueberries, less milk.
And also
But
I
I
put less
still.
pie filling in it.
I don't like the pie filling.
But they're good.
That one feels a little good.
But it kind of tastes like a mix. Like they're homemade.
I got a clump.
Is it good?
No.
No. It does pair really well with bitter coffee though.
Yeah.
Because it's like really sweet. So it works really well actually.
Yay!
I'll eat a whole one. So we had some success
And some failure.
just a little bit of failure. Look at this. I feel like I want to
Show the camera.
quickly. That's our creation. That's what we tried to do.
I'm so upset. So that's it for this video. What should they comment down below, guys?
Comment down below.
Your favorite recipe.
But the whole recipe, not just what
Yeah.
it is.
I want all the ingredients.
All the
And
steps.
maybe we'll make that next and fail again.
That one's kind of goofy.
Yeah, I got a thin one, and so it's really cooked.
Okay, I'll get a thin one.
So you just like, you need the burnt part because it'll be cooked. Also comment down below if you would ever put crumble, which consists of butter, flour, and sugar, into an iced coffee.
It's not good.
I don't recommend it.
I didn't do it. I was smart.
Well, you pull your straw up because it's all at the bottom. That's what I did.
Oh my
You
gosh, I
drink
can
it.
feel it.
Yeah.
Feel it. Do you want to feel the clumps?
Oh gosh.
Just like go around the bottom.
Can you feel it?
It's so gross.
Or you want
So that's it for this video. Hope you catch see.
So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all again another one soon.
The ending was good.
Yeah.
That was
It's like y'all know that I do the little salute, and that's it.